Alright, so in again with another day of ranked. I've got some games in the pool still already from playing this morning. But yeah, we're coming up to 35,000, so let's see what we can do. Um all in all, it's been a rather slow day of climbing. I've had a few fire axe builds. It's been alright. But looking through the comments and talking to some people who basically just play a lot. And the common consensus we've come to is, yeah, pretty much the game is just easy. Um, with a bunch of new players getting into GM, and with us being able to get to day 17 now, there's a lot more people just doing like the eco stats, which just means if you just prioritize good DPS items, you're gonna get to 6 to 7 plus wins pretty consistently with minimal effort. Now, do I think this means these need nerfing? No. Does this mean I think eco needs buffing? Maybe a little bit. But the problem is, if you nerf one, then the other just becomes too strong, and if you buff the other, then it's like, it gets out of hand, right? If you buff eco too much, then they're having high DPS plus eco at the same time, so it's like, there's no real trade-off. I think the middle ground is just buff some of the intermediate stuff, so some of the stool things, like adjust sturdy shield a little bit so it's a little bit faster, cheaper, and maybe shields for a little bit less. And buff some of these like books and stuff so they're a little bit faster, since like scaling these up early is more often than not just gonna cause you losses. But like stuff like this are just still crazy strong. Like if you get ice axes early, especially a paired ice axe, it's pretty nasty. Luckily, we have a lot of weapons to overcome it, but like even here you can see a single ice axe upgraded is like the equivalent of having 5 weapons. So it's pretty strong. Take this. Level. Take another refined spear. This is a pretty good start. Can't complain too much about it. But stuff like this, it's like he's lost 2 rounds already from doing money shenanigans, and it's like he's not really doing much with it since he's like the same tempo as me right now with a stool build. Like the payoff potential is high, but you're giving up a lot early game trying to force this to happen, which is just not something that you should be doing, really. This is why usually I'll suggest doing this stuff if you fall into place of like seeing multiples of them, or your first shop is just bad and this is like your best option type thing. But forcing it is not great. Take plunder here. Scale the goblet. So we can level, and let's hopefully find the pairing of this. Ooh, we do find another sword. We are not getting lucky, that's unfortunate. Not gonna freeze for the moon knife. This is kind of scary to look at. Scaling both of these and then eventually get them paired so it's just like one big stab is pretty scary. He gets Elven Orb underneath one of them as well, then he's in a really good spot. The ideal scenario, I think, would be to get a spyglass between them, scale their crit, and then Elven Orb one of them. Like, pair them off an Elven Orb. An early redemption, it's tempting, really tempting, but I don't like falling back onto redemption all the time. It's an easy win strategy, of course, and I should be doing it, but I don't think it makes very fun gameplay if you do the same thing over and over and over. Oh, stupid. Math is hard. So I've had my breakfast and stuff, but you can probably tell from my voice, I still have morning voice. It's that early for me currently. But, yeah. I think morning times is kind of like a relaxing time to play. I do play sporadically throughout the day, so it's not like that I'm only getting the same group of people constantly, and that's why it's, so easy to climb and stuff. But it's like, no matter when I play, it's common pitfalls that I see in a lot of players currently is they're all trying to do like these crazy scaling stuff, which sometimes pays off. but most of the time it doesn't. Taking Time Pendant's pretty good here. And again, of course, I love my wild magic, so I'm gonna do some wild magic shenanigans. Let's roll and see if we can pair off this. I did just see something that I shouldn't have skipped over, but it's too late now. Okay, this is not looking great. Where's my super suit? I guess I should stop rolling and just do this. Okay, so the thing I saw was, I saw an Arcane Orb, and I believe next to it was a Soul Splitter. So I could have had an early Arcane Orb with Time Pendant above a Soul Splitter. But now that we've got this Arcane Orb, I'm kind of tempted to make a meme become reality. If you don't know what I mean by that, is this. Turning wild magic into a gun. For some reason, wild magic is arcane, so... You know. Why not give it some status scaling and help Void Stinger out on the way? I mean, it's pretty quick attack time as well, which is the very strange part. Wow. This happens so frequently. This has to be a rare occurrence to happen, and yet it happens so frequently to me, where an item rolls into the same item. Like, it has every item in the pool, basically, and it still rolls into the exact same item. Like, I should be happy that it's at least rolling into something with damage, but, like, that's gotta be a low odd. Alright, so if this gives me Pyramid. Okay, so I'm committing to the bit. I guess the only thing that really makes sense is Emerald Sword. But it doesn't sell for as much. I'm gonna buy the Shard Fang for now. Okay, I was looking for multicast stuff, which never happened, so that's fun. So this wild magic is becoming an actual weapon now. Oh my lord. I didn't even realize he made this frosty. If he gets a Frost Tome, oh, what's it called? Frostbound, or whatever it is, that's going to be a Gatling gun. Cool, no. Let's level. And nothing great. I should have took the Soul Splitter again. I'm making silly mistakes. I'm too tired. Leave me alone. This would be fun. So, what? Sell this now. Do this. Oh yeah, here's one of the builds I was doing earlier. This has 100% crit by the end of the run, so it's doing like 20k damage type stuff per trigger. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Level again. Hope you understand what I'm aiming for here. Sorry. Allergies as well. Level. Let's look for... I mean, we should take wild magics now, just to up the base damage to 70. Cool. Perfect. 10 wins with a carry wild magic. Send that one to the Discord, shall I? Anyway, let's get another game going. So, there's one build that I haven't really had a chance to do too much with lately, which I'd kind of like to try to get going at some point, because I've never had the opportunity cost for it to occur, which is oh, the name is escaping me. It'll come to my mind eventually. I'm just tired. I'm sorry. Okay, so we lose out to this. We know this is a strong DPS start anyway. Let's see. Oh, regular bow carry, where you just stack it. You get an elf and then you stack it, but I haven't had the opportunity for that to really arise lately. That's Paladin's Hammer plus Ruby Knife. These are all pretty quick weapons, so this will get a lot of value. Okay, we lose out to this, I think. Well, I should know so, actually. Alright, so Healing Touch. We won that, which is kind of surprising because I thought this would get, like, cleansed every time. We should level. Let's take the bow, because it synergizes with this, and it's cheap. This is a really good start. Homebrew is tempting for the Royal Potion. Weapon loot is also just good. Okay, this was actually a really good weapon loot. Like, really, really good. Wild Magic? No, Wild Magic. Dreamcatcher is very nice to see, though. So is a Lapis. And we do have another Moon Knife here. So I'm going to take the Lapis. I'm going to sell this and pick up this. Cool. Scaling a Moon Knife isn't the worst thing. Okay, so we win against this. He hasn't got much crit scale. Scaling Moon Knife isn't the worst thing, because once you get Moon Veil plus Night Quill, it's like, it's going to have multicast. It swings very quick, and it's like, you're going to ramp up the damage. It's generally alright to do. Cool. I like this. We're going places. I like this a lot. So now let's level, roll once. Didn't really find much. We found a silver lance though, which I'm going to replace the bow with that because we can scale it. Okay, so we beat this out as well. Generally, any build that does decent DPS, but you can also scale, is just incredible at the minute. So that's why, like, Burn is really strong. That's why Moon ends up being crazy. Cutlass is actually kind of nuts now as well. Elven builds, like, are pretty crazy if you can get the How to Grow stuff online early. High Blade is just disgusting. Redemption, etc, etc. Do I want an epic, or do I want a legendary? I think I want legendary. What am I looking for if I went epic? Nightquill or Moonveil? Moonveil has more value to me, so let's do this. Okay, we didn't get the Moonveil though. We can take Doomguide though, and just hold it for insurance sake. Enough a Moon Knife? That's too many Moon Knives. I guess I'll just take another Moon Knife and scale it. I mean, what the? Okay. I'm curious what the game plan is here. Is he just gonna stack as, like, surely it's too late for this. Like, you're putting a lot of eggs into finding a redemption. I applaud it though. Alright, so let's take it up a Silver Lance. It's a bit late for Lunar Codex scaling, unfortunately. Oh, Midas Diary would be kind of crazy. Sell this one for the diary. So we have 2 daggers here. This will be good. This is gonna hurt. So this is 500 every 9 seconds. Ah, we're fine. We have so much more health. Cool. We do need to find Boonvale and Nyquil. It is at the point where this is gonna fall off since it's slow. Like, the DPS is slow, I should say. Okay. There's the Nyquil. Take that, but it's not really useful until we get the Moonveil. Okay. So he should beat us here if I'm not mistaken. Like with fatigue and the bleed damage, I'm pretty sure he wins. Yeah. That's fine. We scaled some money. We can upgrade the Lapis. Saved us 90 gold. Moonveil. Come on. Even if it's just the one, that would be nice. God damn. Rolling a bit too much, but really need it. Okay. I'm pretty sure we win this one as well. As soon as we find the Moonveil, though, this goes. Like, we'll be dropping both of these. Alright. Bing bada boom. No. Still. Hey, there we go. So now we do this. Level. Perfect. We got scaling. We're multiplying. Level. Amazing. Alright, fair enough. One more win. If we can get these paired off and find another one of these Moonveils, so that would be pretty cool. But we should level. Oh, we found it at the end. That's sad. I'll freeze it though, because there is a case that we just get blown up, right? He has no crit. So I think we outpace him. Never mind. He outpaces us. It's good job I froze. This. Moonveil. No Moonveil. Moonveil. No Moonveil. A second Lapis could be funny, but it's not gonna do. Wow, we're finding so many of them suddenly. I'll say, you're really not that rare of an item. There we go, Moon Knife carry. Well, technically Silver Lance, but you get the gist. Cool. Another 10 win. 5k, I'll take it. We'll get to around 36, 37k by the end of tonight, so that's fine. I'm going to be playing sporadically through the day, record a video here and there, so... Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.